Hi, my name is Joe Attard. I'm the State Commissioner for Heritage and I'm really excited to be here at the Jamboree. Our heritage is relevant in today's scouting because it shows us a lot of people's time and their history and their stories, and scouting's been going for over 100 years and we're here today as part of the continuing story of history. Scouting today heritage more so falls into the category of a special interest area, and we are trying to challenge a lot of young people to express in their own way how they can help make heritage better. Well, one of the things that all young people ask me is, what's the oldest thing you have? And I thought I'd bring something from back in the early days of scouting. I've got the Wave Shield here. It was a cup competition that was run back in the early teens of scouting, and it was quite a competitive competition. We also have here the Bradfield Shield, which is made up of bits of the Harbour Bridge. Again, another competition shield, and the bits on the shield is actually part of the Harbour Bridge. Now we can go here, and when we move on when jamborees were developed, we used to have national rallies, and this used to be an interstate competition. Now this was the original shield that was struck, and we've had two shields made. Now, as we move along, people tell me about my favourite things here, and I'm a real diehard for badges and camp blankets, camp shirts, and anything that tells us long stories about scouting history. The journey's been long, over 100 years, and I have a passion about finding all the little bits and pieces that put everything together, and that's why I'm interested in doing what I'm doing. Other interesting things that that props up every time is that the kids love seeing carvings, and they wonder what these sticks are for. And these is an example of the old thumbsticks, walking sticks that were hand carved by scout people to show off their special skills. And that's probably one of the older traditions of scouting from a long time ago. We've probably lost that today because of how things have changed in times, but that is a thumbstick. Now, other things we have of interest will be things like what we make up as trophies. Trophies are not just shields and plaques, they are also axes. And one of the old rover tradition is the sword. And those who are fortunate enough to go to international events might pick up something like this. This was a World Jamboree souvenir from Canada in 1983. So everyone's got interesting things from far and wide. One of the older traditional things back in BP's time is the kudu horn. Now don't forget, we're not mic'd up like today like they were years and years ago. So to summon the big crowd, BP would blow a horn, and that would mean the event has started as an official thing. So it actually works, but I'll see if it still does today. I'll give it a go. So that's what a kudu horn does, and the noise does travel a long way. And a little bit of information I have here on display as well. This is actually one of the oldest things I got here is the BP sword. Now this one was presented by the people of New South Wales to BP when he was the hero of Mafeking. Well, we're talking about before even scouting began. So we're very fortunate that the people of New South Wales presented to BP. After BP passed away, Lady BP came over to Australia and presented to the Scouts of New South Wales, and we've had it in our possession since. Also, one of the most significant things of national importance is the Changi Scarf. Now, I want every kid to get an opportunity to see this. It's a World War II relic of a rover crew that was formed in Changi prison. Now, if you know, the scarf is a khaki colour. Now, that were made of the shirt tails of the soldiers, and they would embroider a word that says prisoner of war in case they got caught and things like that. There's a lot of stories about things like that, and it's one of the many stories that we have here on display today. If you get a chance to visit us here at Heritage New South Wales, you might have lots and lots of chances to find new stories or stories you don't know about, and opportunities to actually touch it and to be part of it. And we're here to help everyone to enjoy our experience of heritage.